Hi, welcome to today's video diary for Finding My Way with Pi, Purpose, Intention, and Emotion. I am Pi. Today, I am observing, feeling just delighted over this exercise that I just did. I didn't explicitly learn this in my master's program for happiness studies. This particular exercise, I kind of happened into it through some work that I was doing with my career coach and my life story exercises that we've been doing. However, as the way of things work sometimes, the life storying that I'm doing with my career coach kind of parallels what I've been learning about in my master's program. And we are learning about the power of stories for well-being and how we learn and how we grow. And one of the things that came up for me was, wouldn't it be kind of a fun, light-hearted way of approaching some personal growth and acceptance if I were to think of my life story like a children's book, like a children's tale? And what would I title the children's book if it were my life story? And what would the narrative be? And it hit me, and I have it, and I think it's delightful. It adds such an amazing interpretation to my life story, almost like the moral of the story when you read a book to your children at bedtime. And it's so cool to view my life through this lens. And I would love to know from some of you, for anyone courageous enough to comment, please leave a comment or like this video or both. But if you could try this exercise and see, what would the title of your children's book be if it were a book about your life? And, just think to yourself, what might that story arc be? What would the narrative be? So I will read this one to you, and so that you can hear what I did through this exercise. So the title would be From the Swamps of Sadness to the Land of Rainbows. And this is what the story would be about. This is a story about a girl who was born in a dangerous place full of scary, dark, and hurtful things. One day, she ran away to the land of rainbows. She could see from the swamps of sadness how bright and beautiful the rainbows were, and she wished to live there. She made her new home in the land of rainbows, but unexpectedly, the rainbows began to lose their color and their light. In search of the rainbow colors, the girl ventured out into the world and found herself back in the swamps of sadness. And there she discovered gifts from the scary, dark, and hurtful things. One of them gave her courage. Another gave her gratitude and strength. Another one gave her perseverance. And another one gave her acceptance and forgiveness. She took these gifts back with her to the land of rainbows. And when she gifted the rainbows with courage and gratitude, strength, perseverance, acceptance, and forgiveness, the rainbows got their color back. They shined brighter than ever before. The rainbows taught the girl that they rely on the gifts from the dark things in the swamps of sadness in order to have every color shine, in order to be whole rainbows. The light would not exist without the dark. please, 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 any of you listening to this, leave a comment with the title of your life story if it were a children's book. It's such a neat way to look back on it and to pick out the moral of the story from your life. There certainly is one, for we all hold that within ourselves. So thanks for being with me on this journey. I'm so glad that you're here, and I hope it helps you too. I'll see you tomorrow.